I'm one of the few survivors of the 1994 genocide in Rwanda, and I'm the director of Jacqueline's Human Rights Corner, a genocide prevention program under Miracle Corners of the World, a non-profit organization based here in New York City. In addition to Reverend Catherine Stone's welcome, let me also express how grateful we are as survivors and as Rwandans for your presence here tonight. Your support means the world to us during this time. Today is a very difficult time for survivors like myself, as we remember our parents, our siblings, our grandparents, our uncles, our aunts, our teachers, our friends, and all the other loved ones that we lost between the month of April and June of 1994. But we've come here today not only to remember the victims of the genocide, not only to remember the dead, but to also acknowledge the challenges of the living today. Today, and 15 years after the genocide, Rwanda has come a long way in rebuilding. For the first time, we have a stable and peaceful country that is dedicated to making sure that all Rwandans, irrespective of their ethnicity, have the right to exist and can live in a safe place where they're able to pursue their goals and their dreams. But there is also another story, as you heard from the readings that Kendra and Nate just read. Today, and yes, even 15 years later, there are many survivors who still live without basic necessities, such as proper shelter, access to higher education, access to medication for those women who were raped during the genocide and later learned that they were infected with HIV and AIDS. Yes, today we're here to recognize these challenges. And in addition to remembering the now estimated over 1 million people who were murdered in 1994, I ask you today to actively honor them and remember them by remembering their widows and their orphans, and by recommitting ourselves, again, to making sure that survivors today are provided with the services that they need to continue the healing process that they've been going through since 1994. Ladies and gentlemen, we've organized this program. We have wonderful speakers here tonight. We hope that your presence during your time here tonight, you find the service a meaningful one. And once again, we thank you for coming. And to begin our program, I would now like to introduce our fourth speaker, Ms. Fabienne Hara, who we are honored to have here tonight with us. Ms. Hara comes to us from the International Crisis Group, which she joined in February of 2008. As Vice President of Multilateral Affairs, Ms. Hara oversees crisis groups advocacy at the United Nations and the Security Council in New York, and directs the Crisis Group New York office. She has over 15 years of experience in African conflict management and resolution. She has many areas of expertise, including the Great Lake region, where Rwanda lies, transition justice, and conflict prevention, management, and resolution. Ms. Hara, we are very honored to have you here tonight as we remember our loved ones, and we invite you now to